Hello everybody, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot, and I'm back today with another sort of walkthrough video, really, an unboxing and walkthrough video. This deck arrived in the post this morning with some other tarot decks, some used pre-loved tarot decks. This deck is new, and it is, I found it on eBay with the used tarot decks that I bought, and it was a really good price actually, so I couldn't not buy it because the cards are absolutely beautiful. I haven't looked all the way through it yet. I don't know what tarot deck I'm going to pair it with. So if you have any suggestions, I would really like to hear. This is Kate Forsyth's Fairytale Oracle, illustrated by Merle Hunt. And it comes in a really, really nice, let me put my camera up so you can see. It comes in a really nice box. It's a rock pool deck. It's very, very pretty, actually. It says, find your way through the dark forest of life. In this beautiful oracle, best-selling novelist and fairy tale expert Kate Forsyth explores 11 of the world's most powerful fairy tales. These ancient narratives of good and evil, joy and sorrow, and struggle and triumph are like a trail of white stones through the dark, thorny forest of life, showing the way forward and giving hope. Not merely stories, fairy tales explore the very real and difficult human dilemmas. They warn us of danger and give us the tools we need to overcome those hazards. Discover how to turn to those tales for guidance with the help of this deck. If we are brave enough and strong enough, we can outwit the ogres that seek to entrap us. So it's a 44 card deck. I have got a fairy tale tarot deck, but I just don't think it would pair well with this. I'm really struggling to think what decks I've got that would go with this at the moment. I'm going to have to spend some time, I think, really, aren't I? So this is the inside of the box, and it says fairy tales are stories in which the suffering at last comes to an end. It's very pretty inside the box. I thought there was something else under there because that's sort of raised up, but it's just a little cardboard insert. So these are the backs of the decks. They're very, very pretty. Very nicely gilded in gold, not like a horrible glary sort of gold. It's quite a matte gold, I suppose. And the cards are extremely matte and linen, I think. I'm not very good at telling what cardstocks cards are. It's not something I've ever paid that much attention to. I know if they feel nice in my hand or if they don't. And that's sort of about it, really. So this is the book. It's a nice book. Got a lot of lovely colour pictures in it. It's copyright to this year, 2025. Beautiful colour pictures. So we've got how to use the cards, the story of each of the fairy tales. It looks like you get 4 cards in each fairy tale. A bit about the author, a bit about the illustrator. You get, excuse me, sorry, my voice. You get quite a nice amount of information here. You get quite a lot about the story. That's this big paragraph here. And then the meaning of the card as it would relate as an oracle card. So this is the author, Kate Forsyth. She's written The Wild Girl, Bitter Greens, a retelling of Rapunzel. I'm not aware of her, I don't think. And this is the illustrator, Merle Hunt. Her illustrations tell stories inspired by literature and fairy tales using nature and animals. It's watercolours and in-depth, colourful detail. And they are truly beautiful, the artwork of these cards. Let me put this down so you can see them. They are very, very pretty. So like I said, you get 4 cards, I think, for each story. So we've got Stolen Herb, Desire, Tower, Liberation, Ladder of Hair, Spiritual Ascension, and then Healing Tears and Cathartic Release. And then we've got Sleeping Beauty, which are very beautiful. The Kiss and Integration. Oh, and then we've got Cinderella, Rags and Ashes, Fairy Godmother, The Midnight Clock, and The Glass Slipper. Aren't they beautiful? Beauty and the Beast. And she picks the rose. She meets the beast. We've got a magic ring. Oh, and consent, the power to choose. I love the use of colours in this deck. This purple here and this sort of cerise red. It's just gorgeous. Then we've got the Little Mermaid. Listen to your unconscious, be bright. The Bog. And the Dagger. And we've got Bluebird. Wow, look at the colours in that card. Bloody Key, unlocking. Ooh, the Forbidden Chamber, disobedience. And then rescue, save yourself. Hansel and Gretel, the Dark Forest. Oh, and the Gingerbread House. The Wicked Witch, Malevolence. The Dove, Guidance. Little Red Riding Hood, Test of Courage. Choose Your Way. The Grandmother. And the Wolf. Don't be afraid of your wild side. The Wild Swan. Wild Swans. Oh, Nettle. Resolutely face your difficulties. Silence. Flame. Then we've got Rumpelstiltskin, Spinning Straw. The Imp, embrace your inner child. Oh, the Riddle, be open to possibilities. True Name, know yourself. And then we're on to Snow White, White as Snow. The Magic Mirror. The Apple. And the Glass Coffin. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, there's George outside. Let me give them a quick little shuffle, see how they shuffle. Come on then, George. Hello, lovey. Oh, he's gone. It's not that warm outside here at the moment. I always know when it's not warm because George will be in. So let's just pick a card. I'm going to go with this one. Cinderella, the Fairy Godmother. The card is Assistance. Let's have a look. So it says, the dark face of this card is sometimes you feel very alone. The bright face is do not be afraid to ask for help. In many fairy tales, the heroine meets a magical helper who provides supernatural assistance so she can succeed in her quest. Often the magical helper is the spirit of her dead mother, embodied in the bones of a fish, in the Chinese tale of Yi Shan, or in the bones of a cow in the Hungarian version. In the Finnish version, a birch tree grows on a mother's grave, while in the Grimm's Brothers version it is a hazel tree in which 2 white doves live. In all these tales, the girl runs to her mother's grave for comfort and consolation, and is rewarded for her devotion with the gifts of a celestial dress and slippers. In Perrault's more famous tale, Cendrillon, the link between the spirit of the dead mother and the girl's magical helper, the fairy godmother, is less obvious. In 17th century society, a godparent was expected to offer spiritual guidance to a child and step in as a parent or patron if the child was left orphaned. So the fairy godmother in Cendrillon acts as a mother substitute, and her help is crucial in the girl's transformation from an unjustly persecuted cinder girl to a princess. The magical helper therefore symbolises the deep connection the heroine still retains with her mother, and how this early nurturing continues to assist the child later in life. And the meaning of this card, after that very long paragraph about the story, is fairy tales teach you to be brave in the face of adversity and to strive and never give up. But sometimes the situation you find yourself in is so dark and difficult it is more than you can bear alone. Do not be afraid to ask for help when it is needed. So there we go. I think this is a very, very sweet and lovely oracle deck, and I'm really very pleased with it. I love fairy stories. I know all of these stories extremely well. And yeah, I need to find a tarot deck to pair it with, don't I? Anyway, if you've got this deck and you know what tarot deck it would go well with, do let me know. Otherwise, just say hello. That would be lovely to hear from people. So I hope everybody's well, and much love to everybody.